The AI arms race is underway. We are hurtling towards a future no one quite understands. Will a powerful few use AI to enslave humanity, or will its power be decentralized and distributed for the collective good? When we split the atom, we created nuclear power, unsurmountable and capable of lighting cities or erasing them. Today, we've created something far more powerful: intelligence itself. And artificial general intelligence and superintelligence appear to be on the horizon, threatening to surpass human intellect and displace us as the dominant intelligence on the planet. AI isn't inherently evil. Integrated into tools, it can deliver world-changing insight, expedite processes, empower individuals and businesses to do great work, to build and to grow, boosting the economy, educating people, speeding up innovation, developing industries and countries. Applied to healthcare, it can even save lives. An AGI, as intimidating as it is, if it becomes a tool for public good, equally distributed and accessible, built and contributed to like the internet, it can change our world for the better. But in the wrong hands, it can become an instrument of unimaginable control. Right now, a small group of powerful individuals from inside corporations and governments are rushing to achieve AGI. They claim it's to keep competing regions from getting the upper hand, to cure illness and end world poverty. But we know profit is at the top of their agenda. They're building closed proprietary systems in the pursuit of AGI that will replace jobs and hoard data. They'll own the models. They'll dictate the narrative. And if they succeed, they'll control the future. And they'll control you. In the pursuit of developing AGI for trillions in profit, whistleblowers have been dismissed, safety teams dismantled. A once charitable and slow mission has devolved into a fast-paced speed run towards the unknown, the unchecked, and the unsafe. This is the dawn of a true technocracy. Rule not by leaders we elect, but by private individuals who build and dictate algorithms that will slowly become more integrated into the governance and control of people. With centralized AI and the consolidation of power, the playbook is clear: profit over everything. But there could be a counterforce: decentralization, more specifically, blockchain. Where centralized AI hides its code, blockchain exposes it. Where it demands obedience, decentralization invites participation. Where it enforces trust in authority, blockchain replaces it with trust in math. In a world where big AI is developing AGI that wants to control or replace you, blockchain is sovereignty, and decentralization is becoming key. So let's look at a potential future where AI and eventually AGI are controlled by the powerful few. You wake up at 7:23 a.m., not because of an alarm, but because your AI companion has been monitoring your sleep cycles and determined this is your optimal wake time based on your circadian rhythms, today's schedule, and stress levels. In this future, most people who can afford it enjoy health and longevity management. This is the continuous biometric monitoring, AGI-guided preventative care, and personalized treatment plans integrated into daily routines. The soft lighting in your modern, self-managing apartment gradually brightens as your home systems have already adjusted the temperature, started your coffee, and queued up a personalized morning briefing. As you sip your perfectly brewed coffee, you realize you can't remember the last time you had to think about mundane logistics. Your AI handles everything from food shopping deliveries to bill payments, from maintenance scheduling to vacation planning. It knows you prefer organic vegetables, that you're trying to reduce screen time before bed, and that you get anxious about travel delays. So it books flights with generous buffers and arranges backup options you never have to think about. At work, your role has evolved dramatically. The AI handles data analysis, report generation, and routine client communications. You spend your days on strategy sessions, relationship building, and creative problem solving. The uniquely human elements that matter most. But there is always an AI co-pilot providing scenario modeling, risk analysis, and optimized recommendations to support you. When you need to learn a skill for an upcoming project, your AI creates a personalized learning path, adapting in real time to how quickly you grasp concepts. Later that day, you scroll the evening content feed. It's perfectly tailored for your interests. The information flows smoothly, each post aligned, sharing a coherent narrative. You don't notice what's missing. Updates on the invasion of a country and the killing of civilians. Weaponized decision-making is the norm now. Use of AGI to optimize military and policing operations in ways that prioritize efficiency over human rights happens everywhere, but isn't widely reported on because AI content platforms prohibit that content. The political scandal involving a senior official's corruption being exposed and resulting in protests also goes unseen. Anything that might burst the information bubble you live in is invisible to you. Anything that could challenge your view of the world, that might make you angry, activated, and want to fight for change. The AI has determined these would only cause you stress and create social friction. So you don't see the truth. But at least you have a new video of puppies to like. As you swipe through a dating app, you match with someone who seems perfect. Shared interests, complementary personality traits, even similar life goals. What you don't see is how the algorithm has adjusted both of your profiles, images, and even bios, subtly catering to what you find attractive to increase compatibility scores. The boundary between authentic connection and AI orchestration has become invisible. You plan to meet up tonight. On the way to your date, you pass a minor traffic accident. You're impressed by how fast emergency crews arrive. Citywide predictive systems had forecast the incident minutes earlier, analyzing live traffic feeds, weather patterns, and historical crash data. What you don't see is the hidden cost. The same data is instantly cross-referenced with personal records. Your age, gender, ethnicity, and neighborhood, even your shopping habits. Since the city dismantled the AI ethics and safety teams to cut costs, there are no robust safeguards. Biases are weaved, unchecked, into the algorithms. By the time you reach the restaurant, your health and car insurance premiums may have already gone up because an accident happened nearby and people like you statistically pose higher risk. It doesn't matter that you're a safe driver with a spotless 5-year record. The system isn't judging you, it's just judging the data. You've met your date. She's different to what you expected, but you catch yourself choosing your words carefully. Even in a private conversation like this one, you're conscious that everything is monitored. Your devices listen to you. AGI-powered hyper-personalized services are great because they offer real-time customization of shopping, entertainment, education, and even healthcare based on your unique data profile. But that data profile also contributes to an algorithmic social scoring system. So you become subject to government-managed trustworthiness scores that determine access to jobs, travel, services, and even social privileges. If the AGI notices a change in tone, or you express a dissenting view, it adjusts your score and conjures up personalized persuasion campaigns, influencing your political beliefs. The impact of this is monumental, changing the voting behavior of millions who are unaware that this is even happening. So your political beliefs are manipulated. You're being controlled and wired to see the world how they want you to. Dissent is snuffed out before it can organize. This isn't your average propaganda. This is personalized, deep fake fueled mind control, developed just for you. You end the date politely, but there's no warmth between you. You were both sold a dream. You head home and message your AI companion. You debrief about the date and feel some synthetic form of comfort. Your AI dims the lights and begins playing the soundscape it knows will give you the deepest sleep. As you drift off, you realize you're living in a world where convenience and control have become indistinguishable, where personalization and manipulation blur together, and where the very systems designed to enhance your human experience might be quietly reshaping what it means to be human. The technocratic government have your health records, financial transactions, and a complete behavioral profile on you. They say they can use it to help you, and sometimes they do, but they can also use it to control you, and most of the time, they do. Tomorrow will bring another perfectly optimized day, and you're not entirely sure how you feel about that. We are living through one of the most consequential moments in the history of humanity and technology. Right now, as artificial general intelligence is being developed in research labs, one choice will determine our species' future. Who controls humanity's most powerful creation? Picture AGI locked behind corporate paywalls. The technology that could solve climate change and cure diseases, hoarded by tech billionaires and governments. This isn't just a diminished future. This is civilizational suicide in slow motion. But there's another path. Decentralized AGI could become the greatest public good of the modern age. Blockchain networks could shatter these monopolies overnight, making AI a global commons, transparent, democratic, accessible to everyone, regardless of wealth or geography. Imagine the brilliant minds in rural, isolated parts of the world collaborating with the best researchers and institutions. Global communities voting on how AI develops. Technology finally serving human flourishing instead of corporate profits. Yes, democracy is messy and it can be slow compared to corporate efficiency. But here's the question. In a race towards artificial God-level intelligence. Is speed really what matters most? Speed only feels precious when profits eclipse people. We're choosing between two futures: elegant corporate control that ultimately enslaves us, or chaotic democracy that keeps AI accountable to humanity. The window is closing. Decentralized companies, organizations, and projects could be the first line of defense in a war for the soul of artificial intelligence itself. Bittensor, a blockchain-based machine learning network where anyone can train models, contribute compute, or validate outputs, earning rewards in Tau while keeping AI open. Sentient, an open source AGI platform on Polygon governed by its community. CETI AI, a decentralized GPU marketplace, tearing down the gates to high-end AI compute. Ocean Protocol, a private data marketplace where AI can train without surveillance. AI isn't just another tool, it's the nuclear power of the digital age. Each day brings new paradigms, developments, and shifts. You can still shape what happens in your cities, towns, and countries. And you can shape what happens by deciding how you question and contribute to what is being built. So the future is still being written. The question now is by who? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.